My name is Waysu Samuel Murray, and this is U.S. Law Prep's presentation on the law school method, Plan for Success. Now, when we talk about Plan for Success, we're talking about each individual's plan. Your plan for success, your idea of success may differ from the next person's. So when you're talking about law school, the important thing is to understand what you want, what you expect from law school, what your goals are. Law school is a very different experience from college. It fundamentally differs in many ways, and we're here to talk about some of those important factors that make law school the adventure and the challenge that it is. First of all, make sure that you understand that you must have a plan. In order to be successful by any measure in law school, it is very important that you have some sort of plan, some method by which you're going to go through this process. It's 3 years of your life, and it's a tremendous challenge. It requires a lot of hard work, dedication, but you also have to have a goal. So in order to do all of this work, you have to have some sort of plan, and that's part of what we're going to talk about here today. It's particularly important for you to be able to balance your academic life with your personal life, because you will find all kinds of distractions, you will find all kinds of challenges, you will find all kinds of pressures in your life. And one of the things you want to do is avoid burnout. The other thing you want to do is avoid flunk out. You don't want to flunk out of law school, and you don't want to burn out your brain. You want to be able to finish this process in good shape, both academically and personally. So it's very important that you do things that create a balance in your life during this process. Some people say that law school requires a certain kind of devotion. It requires that you put aside a lot of the other things in your life and devote the bulk of your efforts during that period of time to law school. That may be true in many cases. There are obviously many people who are intellectually gifted, who come from different kinds of background, who do not feel the same kind of challenge that other people do. But nevertheless, in most cases, it's very important for you to put this part of your life aside, dedicate it to law school, and say to yourself, this is what I'm going to do. This is my time to shine, to do the best that I can at this task. Now, what is law school? What is it all about? I mean, why do we go through this process? I mean, what is the point of all this? Well, to become a good lawyer. I mean, obviously, the goal of this whole experience is to go through the process and to learn the law, to learn how to be a good lawyer, and this process is what helps you to do that. There are many questions that you will have as a first-year law student, and these are fundamental questions that everyone has. I know I had it when I was starting law school. And the first thing you want to ask yourself is, how does this work? I mean, what is the process? I mean, what's going to happen? How does one succeed in doing this thing? And that's one of the things that we're going to talk about in just a few moments.